Hello, my name is Jenny Foxeeds and I'm going to tell you one of my favourite stories. Some schools use this when they're focusing on the strength of kindness, but it's a story with a lot more than that in. Other strengths that have been spotted in the story would be friendship, love of beauty. I see humility in it, and perhaps more than anything, I see wisdom and I see love. The story is from the Buddhist tradition, and I call it The Elephant and His Mother. In the course of the story, I'll be using my hands, my gestures, Tai Chi gestures, and some British Sign Language signs. That helps to embody the story and creates part of the atmosphere. The Elephant and His Mother. Long ago, in the mountains of the Himalayas, a baby elephant was born. He was the most beautiful elephant who had ever lived. His skin was white. His tusks were the colour of rich cream. Every day, his proud mother would fill her trunk with water from the pool and spray him all over so that he shone in the sun. Then she would lead him to the shade of the rose apple tree, and she would pluck the sweetest leaves and the ripest fruits and give them to him, saying, "First you, then me." And then they would rest in the shade of the rose apple tree from the heat of the sun. As the elephant grew, he grew ever more handsome. But as he grew, his mother aged, and she grew weaker, and she grew blind too. And so her son would fill his trunk with water from the pool and spray her all over till she shone in the sun. And then he would lead her to the shade of the rose apple tree, and he would pluck the sweetest leaves and the ripest fruits and give them to her, saying, "First you, then me." And then, while she rested from the heat of the sun, he would walk with the other young elephants. One day, when he was out walking, a king saw the white elephant, and thinking him the most beautiful animal he had ever seen, he had him captured so that he could ride on him in procession. He housed the elephant in a great barn. He dressed him in gold and velvet. He offered him the sweetest leaves and the ripest fruits to eat. But the white elephant would eat nothing, and he wept. At last, the king went to the elephant and said, "I treat you with great honour. Why will you not eat? Why are you weeping?" "My mother is old and blind and has no one to feed her," the elephant replied. "How can I eat when she has nothing?" The king ordered that the elephant be released. The old mother elephant was standing by the pool when she felt water trickling down her back. "Is it raining?" she said, "or has my son returned to me?" He led his mother to the shade of the rose apple tree, and plucking the sweetest leaves and the ripest fruits, he gave them to her, saying, "First you, then me. First you, then me. Thank you for listening.